Sorry, mine just bounced off Wise's head. That was great.
I'm gonna be a typical Northwestern United States person. I'm gonna run with coffee in my hand.
Oh, I've now lost this ship, haven't I? Because obviously my Mercury Star Runner's here.
Yeah.
So this is, we spoke about this earlier in the week when we did the Star Runner because it's the data running.
The butt plug ship.
Yes.
Essentially, you used to just strap an engine to your butt and just go.
So these bits that
I'm
I'm stood at now,
a cockpit and go like, nah, that's good enough.
these are the data running bits where the, I don't know, like the hard drive or whatever is.
The interior, the exterior of this thing is really well made, but absolutely hideous. The interior is actually really good.
Just big engine, ship with this massive engine on it.
Yeah, but the engine's taller than the ship. Makes it look a bit stupid.
There's a few panel. Ah, there we go.
Like I said, it looks like a butt plug.
I wouldn't know.
So just above the wing, there's like a triangle type panel that will actually folds out. That's something to do with the like scanning or receiving data. You can see it in the brochure. It's kind of, I guess, like a flower. Petals fold out. But it's for secure data transport. So these pods on the side that I was pointed out
Has anyone
earlier.
heard a word from Alpha?
Yeah, I'm hearing
Oh, is
words
it
from
working?
Alpha right now.
I gotta disconnect and reconnect because I can't.
I had
can
to,
hear you fine.
when we created the channel, I had to relog Discord because it did a little update for me. But
Okay.
Are you hearing him now? Oh, right.
Yeah, it was just me.
Oh, is that why you haven't been replying to me when I've been talking to you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, were you just ignoring me? Cause, you know.
That would be fair. And probably
Yeah,
wise.
well, you know, he rejected my friend request, so now he has to ignore me on here as well. I don't know, did you reject it or did you accept it today?
Let me check.
it's just bare bones inside, isn't it? That's the Drake look, though. But
Yeah, but that's fair, that's okay. It's supposed to be like your sort of budget line, really, isn't it?
yeah, an old kind of design concept for Star Citizen because it was in quite early. So that commitment to data running, or the idea of that being a profession or money making.
Yeah. You know, it does one thing and it does it quite well, but it is cheap.
Someone just throw a can.
Yeah.
We'll go to the Buccaneer.
Ah, the Buccaneer.
Does anyone ever fly this ship?
A couple of
but
times.
isn't it like the sort of... I want to say the X-Wing, but what was the one before the X-Wing? They had like a
Y-Wing.
predecessor before, didn't... Was it the Y-Wing? No, the Y-Wing was... the one
W-Wing.
that- No, they had a predecessor, that they used in a bunch of the games, and some of the earlier...
T something, wasn't it?
T91 or T61 or something like that.
I know what you mean.
It's got that sort of, it's got a single wing, but it's the same sort of engines as the sort of, you know, it's kind of like, this is like a stubby version of that. That's what I think anyway.
So they've pitched Drake as the pirate gameplay manufacturer, haven't they? And it does kind of come across in a lot of the vehicles, but they're kind of bare bones.
But then, you know, that's kind of what you'd want as a pirate. You'd want it cheap, simple, easy to repair,
Yeah.
does what it needs to do, you know.
The
makes
less you
you a
have
bunch
on
of
your
money.
ship, the less can break.
And,
Exactly, yeah.
And generally, the trade-off is that you get a bit more armament on them, so they can do a bit more damage, but they're a bit more vulnerable and fall apart.
And a bit more optimized for pirate stuff.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
come on. I mean, if you're a pirate, it's not like you can just pop into the local repair shop and get things fixed, or, you know, resupply at a standard station. You know, without you're gonna get nicked. So you're gonna get arrested. It wouldn't be a good move. So you have to sort of have something that you can repair yourself and all that. And doesn't mind a bit of oil and grease, yeah.
I quite like the
not saying
Buccaneer,
all
but
pirates have to be dirty and, you know, greasy and that, but hey, kind of fits the idea.
Classy pirates.
Yeah, classy pirates.
oh,
Yeah.
I need to stop trying to rent it. We'll nip round to the blue. Where's the cutlass black? Is it in the middle?
Probably.
Yeah. They've got the 3 of them lined up.
Oh, it actually looked quite nice with them lined up there.
Yeah.
That's good, that.
And the naming format allows for like 10 more variants, so when this starts for cash, they'll announce.
Shall I see if I can put the lights on? Will it
Give
let
it a
us do
shot.
that? It might let us. I'm gonna go in.
I'll do the red if I can. Surely someone's already tried this, though. I do like the red for the gameplay aspect, though. It's always a nice thing just to have that you've got a small ship, but it's got like the whole medical thing. But then that's all going to change in the future, so it's I don't know.
I feel like the blue and the red were pretty neat when they came out, but now no one uses them anymore. Especially the red.
Kind of happens every time we get new shit, like the Mantis, but.
I think they should put the canopy off the blue onto the black.
Yeah, the canopy is brilliant.
Still get used.
Yeah.
So the blue extra armor, isn't it? Slightly different weapons. You can carry prisoners, and it has a is it the QED thing, drive or whatever it's called, that stops you from going into quantum?
Yeah.
So at some point, the idea is you'll not just kill a bounty, isn't it? You'll actually take them down and carry them back to your ship, or put them in one of these pods to then, I guess, drop off somewhere. There's quite a few pods in here.
Do we still even have
12 pods.
Oh no, Alpha Lima was light, and it's definitely not switching on.
No, I can turn them on the blue.
It's a shame that. I would have had them on automatically. You know.
Yeah, they would have been much better.
Sorry, I'll come back to the blue now. So Alpha, when you got arrested, did you find yourself in a pod?
Yeah, I died and woke up in prison, but that's the missing link, isn't it, for what they want to do for, I guess, advocacy or bounty hunting, is actually taking that person to prison, isn't it?
Well, Wise, you're lucky you couldn't put the engines on. Oh, Nakai too. Oh wow.
I have a plan.
But
This is quite a
I
bit
do always
different,
like the cutlass, because when we look at them like this and you stood next to it, you realise it's a pretty big ship. We kind of treat it as a smaller ship than what it actually is.
This is different. The
Who stood in the engine?
pods are
God
very
damn
big.
it. Does it echo in there?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, I can't do it.
I wish I had a hammer now. If you're on the side
See
of
how
that.
many we can get in the engine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
just
guys.
ding it like a bell. Actually, this could be a good screenshot for today.
Get some more people in here.
Hold on, I'm coming down the curtain.
See if I can get the camera to work.
Bloody hell. A random person came in.
Okay, so you're in here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, who knocked me? Wait, I'll get a screenshot.
Oh. I see why he's got the glasses. Subscribe.
Fancy, man.
Definitely a fancy man. Wow, the mess up in the... Oh, he's gone.
Just
Well,
backing
good
out.
I liked it, well done. Can you get your screenshot, yeah?
Yeah, that'll do.
What's
Shall I
going
post it in
on with-
media?
Sure.
4 men crawling out from under an engine.
I'm not crawling, I'm rolling. How come you can't roll all the way anymore? You only
You
know how to
can.
roll. Well, it rolls and then it rolls me back on the same key.
Yeah, you have to alternate. You have to do first E then Q, then E then Q. 'Cause it flips you around, so left and right turns around.
What on earth is going on?
Do you even relativity?
Oh, see. That's the way they've done it. See, okay.
Alright, we're out.
Going
Cool.
back into
Right, let's do
curtain.
it on the red. No, I'm checking.
Rolling to the next cutlass.
So blue, this is the
Ah,
black.
the original. The original black, yeah.
I have this up there as one of my favourite ships because it's just too, especially for how the game is now, it's just too useful.
Yeah.
The problem is that you up the weapons a bit on the red, and all of a sudden it's like it just turns it into the beast. You know, that does everything it needs to for general sort of messed about gameplay. You know, because it's
Well,
got
the
you know the beds and all
Cut-
that. The
Yeah,
recovery.
cutlass has more cargo. So if you're doing serious gameplay,
Well, yeah.
want
If,
the
you,
cargo running.
if you cargo running, I suppose.
Oh, you can get a
would
vehicle
have
in it as
to-
well, yeah. It's big enough to take a tumbrel or a rock. Let me turn the power on, see if it gives the interior lights.
I don't think it does.
Hello. I am probably trapped here now. Thanks, Alpha.
What did you do?
Well, I went under to the front.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's I didn't press that, so it just automatically put me in the seat.
Trap him. Trap him.
No.
Come at me, bro.
I do like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. The black's great. But as I say, the red.
But you know, like when you
I like
do
the light.
any EVA missions, stuff like that, the big side doors are just great. So, I mean, down the road, I
definitely.
think it'll probably be a lot more popular than what it is now.
Oh, I think so. And I mean, the thing is, with the red, it's nice they've got a medical bed, but that's not going to be a spawn point in the future, is it? It's going to be a
That's right, yeah.
actual
So
medical bed being
so-
dragged to.
Yeah.
this is popular at the moment, mainly because of the spawn point, the med beds.
For
act as
general,
a spawn
most
point at the
injuries that
moment.
we get, you know, that medical kit they're coming out with probably will do it. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
you get slightly injured and you die in this game at the moment, unfortunately. You take a bullet to the shoulder and that's it, you die. Where in the future, they'll actually have medical kits and stuff that you can actually fix somebody up with.
So the turret, and you get a toilet instead of a turret.
I don't know why they decided to put a toilet in this one, not the other ones.
No, yeah, toilet.
Actually, the turret kind of is there. It works remote, but it's a searchlight. So at some point there'll be some scanning. There'll be some part of scanning with search and rescue to highlight injured or life forms or something like that.
It's not as good as the 300 series though. You can't lock anyone in the toilet because there's no door.
That's even more interesting why they didn't put in a door.
Yeah. So cheap they can't afford a door. I mean, wow.
Yeah, it's bare bones alright.
Oh, this.
I'm just going to try and get a screenshot with them all in line.
Oh, member left.
Oh, someone's done.
Guys here, I'm here. Alpha, Viv, old man. Why is everyone's here?
It refers to the ship channel.
Oh, the shit. Oh, of course, yeah. Thank you. Sorry. Been a bit
I know it's
special.
hard for someone your age.
We're on a stream, I can't say anything.
You ninny.
Wow. That's proper old school.
Farted in the background on that one.
So we're trying to all get on the lift
Which...
for the caterpillar.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been a caterpillar for such a long time.
Been on a caterpillar for like 3 hours.
I've been on a caterpillar in a minute.
I
Catch.
do like it. What is this? Catch me? What?
So cargo, isn't it? Cargo, tractor beams, the crew quarters
The modules.
is supposed to
Come on,
separate.
fuck
It
that.
doesn't quite do it yet. Someone needs to press the button.
Waiting for Fat Cat.
Sorry, I was away from my computer.
There we go. We're all on now, I think.
I like the pink pants.
I love
Like the pink pants?
Yeah. Sinking through the floor.
The pink
Oh
pants.
my god!
Oh,
Did we lose
Alpha
someone?
just got ate by the
I just
ship.
got absolutely crushed.
One unloading, one you're flying.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Right, I'm on board. I'm gonna run to the front. So another one they used to say about the like the cargo pods or sections is that if you were getting pirated, you might say, okay, I'll open bay 2.
Excuse me.
I'll open bay 2 and allow that cargo to be taken, but it won't give them access to
Sorry.
the other cargo.
You're interrupting the man flick.
Oh dear. Carry on your stream, it was great. Carry on. Oh,
What are you nickering about over there?
I just sneezed. Oh.
So this is the front lift, and it kind of it doesn't go down straight. It kind of hooks down.
It'd be nice if it actually went all the way down.
Yeah, all the buttons and everything here just obviously just doesn't work. And 2 dragonflies, and then there's an air shield here, so a bit like they've got on the Tavarian ships. So you could open this and it won't decompress. It's supposed to.
Well, that reminds me. Alpha, where did you get the pew pew gun?
Which pew pew gun?
There's a little Nerf gun. I saw you
Oh,
using it
a
before.
subscriber award.
And subscriber flare as well.
Are you kidding me? So now it's only subscribers get the Nerf gun as well. Okay, fine. So the same thing I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Front turret.
Yeah, CIG loves you just as long as you keep giving them money.
But they did say, like, there's examples of different modules for these. So you could put another HAB unit in. You could turn it into maybe some salvage ship, a hospital ship, all kind of different things. But yeah, we have none of that currently. What is it? 576 cargo at the moment. So it's the biggest cargo ship, isn't it?
Yeah,
Currently.
for now. Until the inevitable P2 release.
Tractor beam.
God, I just can't imagine the. I think the merchantman has what 6,800 cargo.
Well, for now.
No.
Yeah, when they introduced the Hull Seed, and it's going to break the economy.
It also caters for quite a bit of crew, doesn't it, the Caterpillar? So whatever tasks I guess you're up to.
Well, it's not as if you can do much with the economy at the moment anyway, because you can only ever buy so much stuff, and they don't do levels big enough for you know.
Yeah, there's only a
Huge
few.
holes.
There's only a few places in there
Why?
that you can really filter, make it worthwhile. I think it's got quite a few computers as well. Server room.
I think once the trading comes in properly, you obviously be getting trading missions. You'll not be buying stuff, but you'll be transporting stuff. And that's probably fill the thing up, like, you know.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Alpha, when you come downstairs, make sure you don't go the way I am. I'm stood in one of the corridors in the centre. Don't go this way. Go the other one first. You'll understand why.
Oh, I'm in the mess hall bit.
The little the 3D thingies I'm talking about. I'm stood in a corridor downstairs in the
Oh, okay.
convention centre.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down now.
Yep. Well, make
Have
sure
a
you
little
don't
look
go
round.
don't go the way that I'm stood. I'm stood at one side. So when you come down, go to the left.
Oh, I can't see your pip, but never mind.
Don't worry. Just go to the left when you go through towards the holograms. Just stay left.
Wait, the left stairs from the Caterpillar, or?
Doesn't matter about the stairs. When you come down the stairs, you know you got that little after you see what's downstairs, the hover bikes or whatever they're called. Actually, I'll just. There you are now. You've just come
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the one jumping over here. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, the
I'm here.
dragonflies. So these have different modes as well that we don't see working. They're supposed to spread out.
Was that something? Yeah, there were, weren't there? Yeah.
Like
Like a
nearly
slower
every
version
nearly every ship in the game that we currently use kind of has stuff that's either gameplay not used or some kind of functionality or
Yeah.
movable bits that don't currently work.
Yeah.
They're quite. We've took them from orbit, haven't we? Before to land on the ground.
They're quite good for landing on the ground from orbit. They do survive. Kind of. The other side's just like a seating area, by the way. There's nothing on the other side.
Okay, it said to go to the left for the hollows.
Left. Yeah, go left first.
You've all gone to turn to the hollows.
Oh, of course.
We're the hollows now, yeah.
I was masturbating over the
Corsair's
C2 brochure.
really cool. The Corsair, I mean, I do like it. It's very. It's like a sort of thing you would see in a movie. It's like that sort of movie key spaceship sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain they've nicked it from Star Wars.
I wasn't going to say
Inspired
Star Wars.
by a nod to, yeah.
It's another nod to Firefly.
So
in a
it's
way, yeah,
it,
of course.
it it's Drake's exploration one, isn't it? So it's not quite as good.
Drake's
Actually,
exploration, is it?
it's below the Constellation, I think, in the kind of progression of ships for exploration.
Isn't it the same length? So it's a competitor, rather
Well,
than...
until it comes out, we're not going to
If
be
it hasn't got a
100%.
lift,
Yeah, of course we don't know yet. Well, some concept, and I suppose they've been having a tendency to make concept ships bigger.
So I think
Maybe.
the Constellation has more computers, which will be for storing whatever you're scanning. It does have a bay on the back for a vehicle, so it should be able to get a rover in. So kind of it can kind of do the same job, but Constellation will be out more. Drake styling though, so it's a little bit weaker on armor, but this one's a lot more better armed. A lot more pilot weapons or higher damage weapons are slave to the pilot.
yeah, that comes in. The question is, I mean, what's going to happen with the wings on the side? Do you think when it comes into land, those are going to close or something?
They're going to fold up, I think.
What? I thought you fell on the floor. I think it'd be good if they fold up, yeah.
Well, I think that some of the concept art shows it.
Yeah, they fold up.
Oh, okay.
It looks really cool. The concept art's really nice. It's always kind of like out there in the rugged places, but I think this is one of the only ones with Drake that actually have individual rooms for the crew. Odd tidbit there.
Really? That's most ships don't have that.
They're not with Drake. Well, yeah, most don't anyway. But
the characters.
It kind of went against, not necessarily went against the design philosophy, but it was a point that I think they made in the Q&As for this one.
I guess they thought that giving the crew private space would be important to the functionality of the ship, therefore they put it in.
It's like, you know, the exploration and that, so...
Whereas on a warship it wouldn't be as important, so they...
Well, Drake are bare bones, isn't they? One of the things that I mean, I guess it's on the bigger ships, really, but there's no escape pods. They don't do escape pods. A bit like the Star Runner, weirdly.
Yeah.
Star Runner is the escape pod.
Yeah.
You're not going to make an escape pod for the ship that is supposed to be able to outrun everything.
Right, on the next one.
I guess.
Oh, you know, it's unsinkable, isn't it?
The Vulture. Do you know, the first... What was the first one? The first one we saw was in the SRV this year, the Hollows, and it's all coloured in. Alright, okay, there's a bit of colour.
Yeah.
There's a bit of yellow in it. Well, can't see it from some angles, but yes.
So this is the starter salvage ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be quite big as well.
Yeah, so the plans for salvaging for this are probably a little bit more involved. So the two arms on the front will cut stuff up, but if you've got, let's say, a Constellation, you're supposed to be placing some charges to actually break it up into bite-sized chunks for it. Mm-hmm. So there will be EVA and whatever these charges are in your equipment, in your inventory, that you'll have to go and place, detonate to break this ship up, and then there'll be a sizable enough chunk for you to use the Vulture on, and then it will do whatever it does, process that, turn it into salvage, and stick it in the cargo bay at the back.
Should be pretty interesting to see working as well. The fact that it cuts bits up in the front, it sounds amazing.
If you get a chance, watch that Clear Me Drake and the Planetary video.
It's really quite good.
Really well done. It shows this in action and that, you know.
Fair enough. Excuse me.
Let's see if we'll see any details on it. So
Let's give it a
I'm
look.
not too sure what it's got internal, because I know there's you're supposed to be able to climb up the outside to get in the cockpit. Oh, actually, there's a ladder. Yeah, there's a ladder.
At least you can see the ladder on this one. That one we had earlier in the week, you couldn't see anywhere.
Oh, that was the SRV, wasn't it?
Might
Yeah.
just be cockpit only, actually.
So we
Let's see
actually
if we find
thought
out.
when we were looking at the Argo MPU Vs that maybe, because it's Argo as well, maybe the door slides up like you do on the little ones.
Maybe.
Cockpit, like,
But I
Yeah,
think
work
a lot of
piece
people
development.
quite fond of this ship, even though we're waiting for salvage. But Wait, I think I know what's next.
Da 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 da.
Mhm.
Ah, the
Beautiful.
Kraken.
Do it, Alpha.
Oh, that's
Do it.
better. We can see the coloring's a bit better on this one.
Yeah,
yeah.
it isn't. It's nicer looking than
That's
I thought it was
looking
gonna be,
really detailed on here now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that means it's out in December.
Yeah.
Maybe for the exterior.
Yeah, they're gonna tell us like, we're not releasing the Idris, but we're just releasing the Kraken instead to fuck with you.
I quite like the engine configuration at the back.
It is a pretty sweet ship, that league.
Yeah.
So
Looking
two
forward
two
to
medium
those
bays, isn't it? Even though that's one long bay here, but two medium bays, so there's cargo access. 4 small bays, I should say landing pads, and also two actual hangar bays on this side underneath.
Where are those hangars?
You see where it says hangar 1, hangar 2.
Oh, there. Well, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
But in all fairness, it's one of the features that you don't really see on any of the concept art, and it's a bit overlooked. So it's actually 6 small ships and 2 medium ships.
Does it look like it's got a 2-tier cockpit up there, like bridge? Like
Yeah.
lower bridge and
Yeah,
upper
I
It
mean,
bridge?
has. Yes, it has.
Yeah, it's very big, so I'd expect so.
If you go from
there's a
if you
tram
go
system.
third person, where's your view? You can see it.
There's a tram system, so it's that big. There's a tram system inside to move the cargo from either the landing pads or the hangars to the cargo bay.
Ooh, nice.
A docking bay as well on the side bits, port. But these really, they're a mobile base. Ultimately, so if you're out, I think we always use the example of mining. If you've got people out mining, you want to stay on site and do as much mining as you can. And the takeaway from that is that you have to go and drop off whatever you've refined or mined and filled your cargo. You've then got to leave. But with stuff like
I love
this,
the
you can
fact
take
it
it to
looks
here,
like-
can't you? That looks really nicely detailed. That is. That's cool.
The view from that bridge is going to be amazing.
I also like the fact it looks like an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it's so much more practical than anything else they've shown for that.
Honestly, it looks like someone took a caterpillar and just slapped an aircraft carrier on top of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doesn't it?
It's going to be huge.
Well, in fact, it's
What's
gonna
at the
be
back?
huge.
Can we see anything for
You
the
own one, don't you,
Dragonfly
Alpha?
Bay? We now have a tram system, yeah. Surrounded by landing pads and all the other stuff.
Well, that's really weird. Depends on on the ship's left side, the lower, smaller motor, or at least for me, depending on where you're at in the display, it just disappears.
Oh,
For such simple holo displays, these things are surprisingly glitchy.
said the simple.
Are other people seeing that too? Just disappearing and reappearing?
Sorry, I'm still.
Oh
just-
yes, yes.
Make sure. It's on it.
Is it like 3,000 cargo? I've normally got the pages and everything up for this, but because I was a bit disorganised, so I haven't got anything.
Well, I suppose you could put a caterpillar on the landing pad and you'd have 500 more.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
so
can.
there's a docking.
People have put it. You can land them.
Yeah.
Yeah, docking collar. Yeah, both on each side.
Yeah.
The small landing pads aren't actually connected, so they're not really. You wouldn't be able to put a larger ship on them. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah, I just was looking in from third person. I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool. That.
And landable as well. So there's some. Someone's asking this the other day, and there are. It has some dedicated. It's not VTOL, but in terms of being able to change. But there are some thrusters that are just dedicated for hovering or landing, taking off.
Right.
Is it, what? This is the Drake privateer or the Kraken?
This is the Kraken. So
Kraken.
it's-
The Kraken
you,
has.
you say stock, but they're just two different.
Well.
2 different variants.
Yeah.
Cargo capacity for the Kraken is 3,792, and for the privateer it's only 768.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
Because they've got the shops.
Yeah.
But
It's
this
whether you
will
want
be.
shops or not.
I think this will be in the middle of all your industry stuff. So a bit like what I was saying with the mining, you can now go and support them on site. That gives you security, weapons. They can run the cargo back to here, drop it off, and go back out.
Mhm.
You know, just a mobile
Yeah.
base on point, or a pirate base. You're going to operate
Yeah.
out of this.
So maybe if you're doing a mining mission, you'd land a mole, a cutlass, 3 prospectors, and a hull B, and maybe 2 more, and 2 fighters in the hangars, and you'd have an actual proper mobile space station.
Yeah, and landable. So I did say, didn't I? Actually, I forgot to look. The rear has a dedicated dragonfly bay. Because there was some weird little feature where you can land them, and there's some machinery to actually turn them back round, ready for launching back out. But I don't think we can see it from here.
Oh, I see what you mean with the engine dropping and disappearing.
I can't wait for that, just to be able to walk around in this thing. Just get lost.
Yeah.
If the
Have to
caterpillar
take a
is an
guide.
indication, you are going to get lost. You're going to lose people.
You get lost on the
Well, I mean-
Redeemer, man.
Oh yeah, the Redeemer. I love that ship. I still love the fact it's like the sort of crew quarters where the table is. It just reminds me so much of a certain place on a TV a movie. Sorry.
That upper landing bay is huge. Holy crap!
I'm sure you can guess which movie. I'm not sure I should mention it on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay them for it.
I think you can legally mention names of stuff, you just can't show it.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can talk about it. You can talk about it. You can mention their name.
You can show it if you criticize it.
Oh.
John, this
Cool.
is a really detailed model. I'm zooming in and everything on here.
I know it's really good. I've been doing that as well.
It's actually
I tried. I managed to get my camera like glitched above it, but
yeah, you can move your camera. It looks really good.
Actually, yeah, you can zoom in as well on the camera. I forgot about that.
We need Sigourney Weaver to come in.
Gib.
Sigourney Weaver to run from fall all the way from the back to the front as it all
Yeah.
blows up behind her as she goes.
Release the Kraken.
So it's quite capable in fighting as well. With the Drake, it's bare bones, so there's no escape pods, and armor's probably not as armored. But you can probably see it's more of a support role. I don't think you're not going to be able to scrap in it, but quite different to the Idris, which is the military carrier at this level, which is only 3 ships.
Yeah, so this is bigger than an Idris. Well, they keep saying 3 ships for the Idris, but I just seriously doubt that.
idea.
But the landable bit is, well, actually the Idris is also landable, but it's going to make this quite interesting for, you might even be able to transport vehicles, so especially for industry that might be really handy for like mining ops, not
Yep.
just supporting them in space, but actually if there's something on the land.
You have 300 rocks
I
on
think at
board.
that point, I think it'd be just easier to load up, something with the vehicles and just drop that on that, and like just park that. You load up, like a the
Now you jump
Valkyrie,
and
you know,
slap
Yeah.
and get your vehicles on it. You can just pop that on a landing pad.
When we were talking about the Pioneer the other day, we said, one of the things like the Kraken would be useful just to go and park next to it. You've now got a base of operations while you're ferrying resources back and forth to the Pioneer, isn't it? People have got to fly off and come back, and if you've got food and habitation things in here, that you basically got a base on the ground before you built the base, to give you that centre of operations. But I think they're going to be massively popular. They're going to be used for all sorts.
Oh, definitely.
But you put a couple of ballistas on the top and a couple of Nova.
Yeah. Yeah, some tanks. Put some Nova tanks on the top.
Yeah. Mobile turrets.
Brilliant. You know fine well I'm going to have to land my 890 jump on one of these when it first comes out.
Mate,
Yeah,
you don't realise
yeah.
that the A90 jump's almost as big.
I don't care. I'm still going to land it on the front, on the top. It's a landing
Well-
pad.
Yeah, sure.
If it fits, if it sits, it fits.
Then you're gonna try to land it in a Bengal.
Hell yeah.
But
That would
the
almost fit. I think it fits
the hangar
good.
bays are interesting because really, I guess you can probably rearm and refuel off the landing pads. But in terms of repair, if your ship's damaged and needs repairs, you're probably going to be using the hangar bays.
Mm. Ow. Oh dearie me. Well, I'm quite chuffed at how well my computer's handled that. Now I've set up my RAM drive. Oh dear me.
See if we can get how top down we can go on a view.
Oh, pretty well.
There's a massive yellow cargo bit underneath, so you know exactly what to shoot
Yep.
when you want money. It's like putting the reactor at the front and saying shoot this to win.